Well, welcome to the show. I am your host, the most gracious host on this planet, Daniel. I didn't want to do that. Well, things are just happening today. Jeez, clicking the wrong things. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna put this out on the social media. I'm gonna put this out on X. I'm gonna share it on my Facebook page because I believe that they don't know. I unfriended all of them because I can't. Because you know what? We have mods on this channel now that are actually going to do their job. Excuse me. So if they come in here, they'll be eaten. That's all there is to it. Give me a few minutes to put this out on the social media. Yeah, I got the notification too, making sure. And we lost a subscriber since yesterday, but that's okay. Share. There we go. That's okay. People, it's like I said, and like we talked about before. Um, it's like we talked before. Eventually, they will come because they'll see there's no drama on this channel, and they will come, and this channel will grow. My content will help make the channel grow. I'm not worried about them. If they come on here, they'll be banned. That's it. I have a list of everybody who's banned. Okay, so that takes care of X. Put this out on FaceBag. Oh, come on, don't do this to me today. That is really funny. Who sent a new message? Well, I'm done with that. I could. But I'm not going to let them come in and then they'll be automatically blocked. That's all there is to it. I'm not going to play games. You know, that's the problem. It's like I've been saying for the last couple of days. It's they wanted that drama. They wanted to take over and manipulate. And I did listen to what Spawn said when you sent that to me. Yeah, I know he put the link, and yeah, Spawn is always welcome to come here if he wants to come here. You know, I'd be glad to talk with him. Yes, he has said some things in the past, and it was true. But we're over. It's time now to get over. These people need to get over themselves. Okay, they need to get over it. That's all there is to it. They need to get over it. Time has passed. The time has passed. It's time to forgive and forget. If you're gonna hold a grudge against somebody, really, I don't want you here. If you're gonna be somebody that wants to learn about technology and talk about anything that we want to talk about during live streams, then they're welcome here. But don't come here and try and manipulate and dominate and do the crap that they did on that channel. And then they got pissed because I called them out on it. I saw what was happening. Oh, it did show up on the window. So this is the letter that was sent to Skipper. This was the letter that was sent to Skipper, and I didn't write it because first of all, look at the font. They didn't even use proper punctuation in it. Spelled Magic's name wrong. Didn't put didn't put the commas between the names. Look at the font. Look at the font. Um, one thing I don't type in that font. If I send emails, I use the default font with the emails. Does anybody want to take a guess who it is? Okay, look at there's no proper punctuation. There should have been okay. I'm Daniel Guy. I have deactivated both my YouTube channel. Comma. I am sorry for the statements I said about Georgie, comma, Coop, comma, Mama Coop, comma, Chris, comma, John, comma, Yoda and his wife, Mrs. Yoda, and Uncle Frank kids, comma, Sohan, comma, Suzanne, and spelled Wednesday's name wrong. But there should be commas, whoever it was. Yeah, because look, spelled Magic Angel's name wrong. That's not how you spell her name. Hold on. All right. Yeah, I'm just wondering. Yeah, well, first of all, I don't think you can send a cease and desist over the internet because I don't think that's valid. But I want to talk about this for a reason. They say a cease and desist. Okay, well, one, I never received any kind of cease and desist from their side, and number two, you silence me, but it's okay for you to go on your platforms and your live streams and say, but they don't really say anything too much. They make songs. They got smart and write songs. Uh, what's her name? She wrote a short. Dennis has been making songs. It's like I said, I would never wrote this. My emails use the standard email font when I do emails. I don't type like this. But there's no proper punctuation. Spelled her name wrong. Delete the video. No, I didn't delete the video. That's the thing. I didn't delete that video. Supposedly, the video where they attacked me, they think I deleted it. No, 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 no. I didn't delete it. I uploaded it to this channel, and I have a copy of it for the police, for my attorney. Don't think that you're going to get away with this. You know, why do you think I have a copy of that video? Because I can give it to the attorney. Magic planned this. This was pre-planned. This wasn't something that happened pure off of, you know, they've been this didn't happen. It's like Trin said, this didn't happen overnight. This was something they were planning on doing. Like, I guess they didn't like the way that I was handling the channel. I wasn't letting them get the upper hand. I know who her real name is. But a cease and desist. Okay, well, supposedly, if you see, they're doing exactly what the Two Fleas are doing. And you know what's happening to the Two Fleas channel, don't you? First of all, I will not stop and mention any of them anymore. Okay, that's bullshit. That right there is saying I'm not going to mention them. Well, you know what? I am going to mention it. And for a reason. It's called freedom of speech, assholes. It's called freedom of speech, assholes. If I want to talk about something that's happening on my channel, I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to put your names out there. So I want people to know what kind of people you are. You planned an attack because you couldn't dominate my channel anymore. I was trying to take the channel back, and you didn't like that. So you started this attack. You planned this attack. You know, you see when I saw what was happening and I was trying to take the channel back and not letting them have control of it, they didn't like it. So that's why they've been planning and planning and planning and planning and planning this attack, because I saw what was happening on the channel, and I was trying to change it, and I was putting names out there. Yeah, I put names out there because that's my right. You are attacking my channel. You are trying to dominate my channel, and now it didn't work. Yeah, exactly. And that's why he asked me, did I write this or was I being set up? And I replied back, you're being set up because I never typed this. What action? What action are you gonna? And I'm talking about this too. What action are they gonna take against me? What are they gonna do? Keep attacking my channel? What action? What action are you gonna take on my channel? I don't get that. What actions can you do to a YouTube channel? Because reporting them to YouTube doesn't do anything. Because I reported them, and it doesn't do anything. And that's why I saved it. If I could get their real names, I could find. See, if I knew Zohan's real name, I could have easily. If I ever find out what his real name is, I'm gonna file a police report. He threatened me online. That's against the law. Krista, aka Georgie, making that false phone call during one of my live streams. That's against the law. You can't make. It's against the law to make prank and harassing phone calls. And as I was requested, I wasn't requested to do anything. I'm the one that took the channel down, not them. It says right here, I did as I was requested. No, no. That's right. And obviously, I'm gonna say her name because I don't give a shit. Because I'm telling the truth. Okay, first of all, I know it was her that made. It was either her or one of the other ones that made that phone call, harassing me, calling me a piece of shit, and telling me to look in my toilet. I know it was one of them. You know that's against the law too. You can't make threatening and harassing phone calls. It's still against the law, no matter what. I'm the one that deleted the account, but I didn't delete the video. I reposted the video because I said, oh, you know what? I'm going to let people know about this. I said, okay, I'm going to repost this video. So when I was uploading the new videos, when I was transferring videos over from one channel to the other, I just happened to look at my screenshots folder and I saw that video and I posted that video. I did. I have all the screenshots and everything that Trin sends me. I have all the screenshots. I have this email. In fact, I believe that there should be a transcript on that video. So whatever they said is on the transcript. So I can get the transcript and print the transcript up to a certain point, or I can print the transcript because the transcript says is everything that they said. They think that they're actually getting away with something, but they're not. So I never wrote this email. It's like I said, it's like I said, I don't use this font. And I know how to use, normally I know how to use proper punctuation. But look at this. I'm not sorry about anything I said about them. They're trash. And I called them out on their bullshit because I saw what was happening. Oh, excuse me. I saw what was happening. And I called them out on it. Now, this Wednesday, she also has another channel called Orphan Kitten Rescue. Okay? Besides her channel with her husband. Now, she didn't have all that many subscribers. And I sat here during every live stream that I did, every day for months, promoting her channel on mine. And she started getting subscribers on her channel. And then when she started doing live streams, I would have her live streams playing in the background to give her the watch time hours. And then she's going to talk shit about me? There's the one, if Magic Angel. If you watch that video, you can hear the dinging in the background because Trin brought it to my attention, and I had to play it back. I had to turn up the speaker a little bit but if she's typing, her computer or her phone is dinging. She wasn't messaging her daughter. She was messaging Coop and Mama Coop and Georgie and all of them to come on to my live stream that night. He's the biggest shit stirrer too. He thinks he's a badass. I don't think I ever said anything. I never said anything about Redneck Mafia. I never said anything about Paul Ross, Tim Fox. Tim Fox likes to start shit too. Tim Fox will come on here and start shit just for any reason. And yes, I'll mention their names if I want to, because one, it's a freedom of speech, and two, people need to be alerted to what is happening. They're a big, and this goes back to what I've said in the past. These channels get promoted, they get to be big channels, and they say, oh, we're going to help you, and we're going to promote your channel and do all this stuff for your channel. Well, obviously, they stopped promoting the channel. They had stopped promoting my channel, and decided they wanted to promote their buddies' channels instead. And I called them out on it. It could have been. But see, it's evidence. So, I have screenshots. Trin sent me a bunch of screenshots. I have a screenshot. I have this email. So it's all evidence. But see, this goes back to, okay, they said in that video they tried to help me. No, you didn't try to help me. Exactly, EMS. I was no longer useful to them. They decided that they wanted to promote their buddies' YouTube channels and grow their YouTube channels instead of helping mine. And when I called them out on this stuff, maybe I did. If I trashed them, I trashed them for a reason. I saw what they were doing. What I should have done is made a copy of that live stream before I deleted it and kept it. I could have edited it and cut stuff out of it and reposted it as a past live stream, but I didn't do it. I didn't want to go through all that. Yeah, exactly. And just like Chris, okay, it's like I said before. Chris is the one that wanted to be a moderator. Chris is the one that wanted to be on the panel. I never asked him. And yet, so I bashed him and I said something about him because I made fun of him or whatever it was that Mama Coop said. It's lies. It's nothing but lies. It was just nothing but lies. Yeah, and he's banned from this channel too. There's a bunch of them that are banned from this channel. I don't think they know about this channel, but even if they did, you know what to do to them. But yeah, I think he goes under the thing Chris Hero's Painting Corner, but he uses different. He uses different uh, titles when he was on the panel. Trin and I talked about this before, and these people are just. It's exactly what she said it was. EMS. It's ridiculous. These people are ridiculous. When I think what it is when they found out that I was trying to change the channel back to the format that I wanted, they didn't like it. And then when I called them out because they're supposed, I guess I called them out because I saw what was happening. Maybe I did trash them. If I did, it's for a reason. Because I don't like people like that. You say that you want to be on the panel and you're. Mama Coop couldn't hurt my feelings with a fucking baseball bat. I swear to God, she can't hurt my feelings. She's just as ignorant as the rest of them. Do they realize that sending those emails like that is harassment? It's also a threat. I think Coop's in his 60s. Exactly. Screw them. It's you know, it's like I said before. It's like I've probably said a million times. If you want to be on the panel, then you need to be here and be loyal to this channel. Don't go running off because somebody asked you to be on their panel. Be on the panel for 20 minutes. Be on the panel for an hour, and then when that other person goes live, disappear from my channel. You know, You say you wanted to be on the panel, and I let you on the panel, but then you decided that you wanted to go to somebody else's. See, that's why I called it out. I saw what was happening, and I called it out. I guess they weren't happy about the fact that I called them out on that. But you know what? It's like you said, screw them. I don't think they will mess with me, but if they do, they think that what they're trying to do, EMS, is they're trying to get a reaction out of me. They're trying to get me to go to their channel and strike their. When they showed my image on, when they showed my image as their avatars on her on that Saturday night thing, they wanted me to strike them, but I didn't because they would just give them fuel, and I'm not going to give them fuel. What's going to happen is eventually, one day, their channel is going to be like the two fleas, and they're going to start losing ground. From what I understand, the two fleas channel is losing way too much ground now. It's like I said, from what I understand from the post on Facebook, that the two fleas channel is losing ground. They don't have they don't have the they don't have the support like they used to have. Hey Gail, welcome back. Exactly. I told the truth. I put the truth out there. I saw what was happening with the channel and I spoke out about it. If I said some things about some people, then it was done for a reason. If you say that you want to be loyal to, you want to be on the panel, he said, "Oh, I want to be, can I be on the panel?" And I said, and I let him on the panel. And then all of a sudden, when somebody else decided to ask him to be on their panel, the loyalty was lost. See, they want to be on the panel. But see, I think the thing is, like I said, they knew that I was trying to take back the channel and was trying to bring it back to what I wanted it to be, and they didn't like it. All right. I'm going to have to pull it back up again. Just give me a few minutes. Don't get your hamster panties in a wad. I'm not going to even go there with Megan. Megan is just so funny. Yeah, hold on, Gail. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you an email that I didn't send. Oops. Keep clicking the wrong things. Present, show screen. Whoops. I'm having a bad day today. Things are malfunctioning today. Well, first of all, and another thing too, Yoda. I never said anything bad about Yoda. I never said anything bad about Yoda or Miss Erica. In fact, I donated quite a bit of money to their little fundraiser to help them achieve their goal. And this is the way they treat me. I think it's supposed to rain tonight. It's supposed to rain here tonight. Well, first of all, I don't use that font, and two, I know how to use proper punctuation. And three, a cease and desist over the internet, I don't think means anything. I don't think you can send a cease and desist. So this was sent to Skipper of Veteran Nation. Yeah, it just popped up yesterday. This popped up yesterday in my email yesterday. But the thing is, I call, I think what it is, in my opinion, I think what it is I was trying to take back my channel because they were dominating and deceiving me and doing the things that Spawn Trooper said that they were doing to me, misled. And I was trying to take the channel back and they didn't like it. I saw things that were on that channel that I didn't like and I spoke out about it. I think it pissed them off. Well, you know what? Yeah, that's right. Let me stop sharing this. Um, Another thing too, at one time I had respect for Mike. Okay, I had a lot of respect for Mike. Now I lost my respect for him because he keeps attacking Spawn Trooper for no reason. It was sent to Skipper. It was sent to Skipper of Veteran Nation, and he emailed it to me. At one time, I had respect for Skipper, but his obsession with Spawn Trooper for some unknown reason, I don't know. But he said in the email that he wasn't going to get involved in it. And I don't think Spawn deserves it. I don't. In my opinion, I don't think that Spawn deserves that kind of attention. He's just a man trying to do his thing on his platform, just like all of us. Actually, it isn't very long because I made a list of all the people that are banished from the channel, and that list doesn't even include most of them. I never said anything bad about John. They say that I said something bad about John. I never said anything bad about John. Well, they don't have control over this channel. I have control over this channel. The moderators on this channel have control over what is said and done on this channel. There is not going to be any more of this taking over my channel thing. And as far as Musa Lady, she's welcome to come back here. Eric, they're welcome to come back here if they want to come back here. Um, It's like I said, I was blinded by, I was blinded by um, the drama that was being put out on that channel, and I didn't see clearly until Georgie and them actually started showing their true colors. They showed their true colors in that video, which is a copy of a live stream that I did. Yes, yes. Most of the all those names that they mentioned in that email, most of them they are on it, and there's a few more that have been added to it. No, she's not. And it was something that EMS talked that I talked about earlier today. That we fell into a trap with that. Since we are, I'm happy that we actually have people coming in here that are positive and want to be a positive part of this channel. That negativity stuff was killing is what killed that channel. It's the drama that killed the channel. It was, and it's like I said, I tried to take control of the channel back, and I guess they didn't like it. But like I said, this attack on me was planned. It wasn't something that happened right at the moment. Well, that's going to take some time to do all that, put all their names in that list. Hmm. Yeah, I think so too, Gail. I think so too. But you notice something, and I mentioned this last night, I think. You notice that Jeremy's not talking about the court cases. He's doing what he wants. He's doing the storage unit stuff as his content. You notice that Jeremy is doing storage units content. I know, and she's banned from this. She's banished from this channel. She's banished from this channel along with them. I think a bunch of them did. I think a bunch of them were lying. It's like I said. I believe I believe in my heart that when I was trying to take the channel back, they didn't like it because they couldn't no longer could control me. Yes, it is, Gail. And I don't know how. I don't know. I don't think I could react the way he's doing it. It hurt. I'm going to be honest with you. It hurt my heart to have to delete that channel. And I thought about this last night. It hurt me so bad inside that I had to delete that channel because of them. I already had 20. I was almost there. If I would have got 500 subscribers, by the time I would have reached 500 subscribers on that channel, I would have had the watch time hours to monetize that, to personally monetize that channel. But like I said, Spawn, I will say this, that Spawn is welcome on this channel. Even though we had our disagreements, And and you know, we I think it's time to forgive. Yeah, exactly, Gail. Exactly. And then when I saw it and I tried to stop it, they didn't like it. I was at 326 subscribers when I killed that channel. I had over 3,000 watch time hours. I had 47,000 views on my video content and all my video content. I was at 24 or 2,500 views. I was about 500. I would say I was 500 views away from getting the 3,000 that would have been required to monetize that channel. Well, I'm not going to delete this one. I have I have EMS as a mod and I have Trin as a mod, and they will not put up with the crap. Believe me. I hope someday that MaxLab will be able to forgive me and come back because I liked him, and he would get me. He would be able to give me the court time. Oh, there's been an update in that. Uh, I can put the channel back up, but everything that was with the channel is gone. I rather not do that. I just think I agree with Spawn when Spawn said that it was. I agree with Spawn and said that I had to delete my channel, and if anybody wants to tell him, I had 326 subscribers on that channel when I killed it. Um, but I agree with Spawn. Having to do this over again is a fresh start, and I believe that I should be deserve the right. You know, I don't deserve the right, but all I ask is that people be have some forgiveness in their heart. And if they want to subscribe to this channel and they're on the good side, let them be on the good. Let them come here. They're always welcome here. And I will tell MaxLab personally, if you want to get court documents, if I want court documents, I'll pay for the court documents. I'll pay him for the documents. I don't want him to give it to me for free. I would pay him for it. Yep, you're right. You're right. Let me look this up. I'm trying to find this. I can't remember. I think that might have been in the. Now that might not have been in this case. It might not have been in this case. It might have been in the federal. I saw it on here once. Where the heck did I see that? It might have been this one. Yeah. LSR. Let me look up what an LSR is. So it looks like in the trespass, it's a special document that's locked and I can't get it. In the trespass 5, it looks like in the trespass 5 case, they they hired and they well somebody they put a motion for an LSR, which is somebody that does a lot of the court document stuff. Does Yeah, I don't like that. It's domination. They were trying to dominate people. Let me look that up. LSR. I'm going to read this real quick. An LSR is a person appointed by a court to perform certain functions, often related to executing documents or serving legal processes when the sheriff or other authorized officials are unable or disqualified. Essentially, they act as a substitute when standard enforcement methods fail. It's just wild. Wow, that's wild. So they actually appointed trying to appoint an LSOR in the in the trespass because none of the parties wanted to comply to it. Oh wow! Most of the time, I can get the Levy County ones easy, but the federal ones I can't get. As far as I know, Fed One has stalled. I don't know what's going on in Fed Two. I know Jeremy is trying to get the Ohio case brought into the federal case. I know that much, and it's as far as I know. And I was never like that with Max Lamb. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I can sign up for a Pacer account if I wanted to. I actually got scolded by them for reading court documents. Oh, the humanity! These people trying to come on here and dominate my damn live streams. And then when they couldn't get their way, I was trying to take the channel back. All of a sudden, they didn't like it. Yeah, I agree with that. Um, it's like you said, he's doing it for acceptance. Me, I never asked him to get those court documents. He gave them to me. I never asked him. Yeah, exactly. They wanted to be the first one to read it. I think I caught them off guard on a couple documents that I don't think they had because it was breaking news. It was breaking news. Something happened in one of the cases in Levy County, and I just happened to check that day. Spawn Trooper is a good guy. I like him. I was watching. Well, he likes to crack up. I love it when he's cracking up and laughing. Yeah, exactly. And I never asked Max for for um for court documents. If he wanted to give them to me, I would say no. I want to pay for them. I'll pay for them because I'll help them because I'm not like that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is contagious. He was making me laugh. I couldn't. I was smiling and laughing at him when I was watching. He was cracking up. Anybody for a cocktail? That was funny. Uh, doesn't Spawn do something with 3D printing? Didn't I see him make some stuff? I agree with you, Judith. I actually agree with you. And it's like I said, if he came back on here and wanted to give court documents, I would pay him for it. I'm not like that. I'm not like that. I would pay him for the court documents. I wouldn't just do that to him, ask him to do that for free at his expense. I don't do that. Yeah, I wouldn't do that to him. I would pay for him because that's the right thing. That's the right thing to do. Yeah, exactly. He should be taking care of himself. But like I said, Max Lab is always welcome back here. Um, Eric, he's welcome back here. He's welcome back. Musa Lady, she's welcome back. I can't think of anybody else. But yeah, they're welcome back. Spawn's welcome to be on this channel. If he wants to come in and talk in the chat, he's welcome to do so. I'm not going to stop him from doing it. He seems like he's a real good person. Yes, we had our disagreements, but I don't hold a grudge against people like they do. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, if I was married and they tried to bring my wife into it, I'm gonna get pissed too. Let's see if I can find that. I was talking about that. I did find it. I did find it. And this was back in 1998. I thought I had it. Hold on. February 1999. I guess you can't find it. Yeah, I was trying to find that. We talked about that. This little girl, a long time ago, we had a really bad rainstorm, and she fell and got swept into the storm drain by the surging waters into the storm drain. I think they recovered her body. Yeah, and then she was one of those drama ones too. I think she started a lot of drama too. She came on here and stirred up a lot of drama too, which I am not going to tolerate. Oops, I'm on the wrong channel. I'm back up to 15 subscribers. Back up to 15. Yeah, exactly. And I agree with you, Jude. Gail. I do. I keep saying the wrong name. I agree with you, Gail. If you're gonna do something like that, at least reimburse the guy for doing it. It's like I said, if I wanted the court documents, I would pay him for the court documents. I wouldn't expect it to be done for me for free. You know, it's this is an example of what Spawn Trooper had said a long time ago, or has said recently and a long time ago. They're using people. It's like Spell Trooper again. Hit it on the head. They're using people, and eventually, what's going to happen is these people are going to see that they're being used, and they're going to stop and they're going to attack them. No, I know they didn't. I know she didn't, but I don't know. But I don't think they did. What was that saying? Even though I watch him, that doesn't make me a stalker. Yes, it does. It wasn't you, Skipper. They were using Max Lab. People were using Max Lab. Um, yeah, I would never do that. I would say if I wanted to get the court documents, I would pay them for it. I mean, that's the right thing to do. That's the right thing to do. You know, I mean, I don't expect, you know, I don't live here rent free. I had to pay rent. I had to pay for my telephone, my cell phone, internet, food. When I go to get cigarettes, I have to pay for a cab ride. Yeah, exactly. I'm the same way. I would happily pay for them. Yeah, and doing this gives me something to do. Believe it or not, doing this gives me something to do. Like I said, all my content's been uploaded. I mean, all my content's been made. I have the whole month of May already uploaded and scheduled, so I don't have to do anything about that. I have time to do stuff now because now please don't bring any drama into this. Please put a stop to it right now. All of it. All right now. I'm asking right now. Well, it, you all need to stop right now. If you can't talk, I just want peaceful talk in here. I don't want any of this. He said, she said. It's not going to happen here. Now, I'm trying to be respectful to everybody. I'm trying to run a clean new channel. I don't want this stuff brought up. Please have some respect. Well, I'm not going to keep asking for it to stop. Look, it's not going to happen on this channel again. I'm asking everybody to stop all of this, and we go back to talking about regular things. I don't even know how he found out about this channel. To be honest with you, I don't think I publicly put it on there unless he's following me on Facebook. Let me see if I can find that. Oh, come on, there's gotta be an aerial view of it. That's one of them. Let me find this. I can't find that aerial view of that. Hold on. Yeah, there it is. Yep. I thought we were too. I just, I got them. I got them. That is a picture of Eastlake Park in Birmingham. That's, that's a picture of Eastlake Park in Birmingham, Alabama. Well, if he comes again, I don't even. this is a picture of East Lake Park in Birmingham. Yeah, it is. When you're on the ground, it's bigger. It seems like it's bigger. But this is First Avenue North. That's Interstate 2059 or 20. Right here is where I fish. You see that there's one pier here and one pier here. There's a railing between these two. There's a railing between these two. And that's where I normally fish from. There's two piers. When you come through the entrance on First Avenue North, there's two piers. There's one on the right hand side that has a canopy on the top of it, and then you have that other pier. There's a railing between those two piers, and I'll fish from there because I know it won't get snagged. If I cast a line, it won't get snagged out there. Now, actually, he's on the no-fly list. Some parts of it are deep, and some parts are not deep. I think there's a spot from that middle pier. I think it probably is deep, but because people throw in garbage and crap, it sinks to the bottom. Because if I cast straight out from that one part, if I reel back, it gets snagged on something. I think between that middle pier, that second pier, and that one section, I know it's deep because I usually cast out that way. I fished out there several times. Several times I fished out there. When I first started fishing out there, there was a bunch of carp. But I guess people were catching all the carp out of the lake out there, and I know the city puts catfish out there. I know the city puts catfish out there because they have a fishing tournament for the kids out there every year. I don't know if they did it last year. I know they had a fishing tournament. They usually have a fishing tournament for the kids. And I think the city still does it. They still fill it up with catfish. The little channel cats are probably about 2 or 3 pounds. And this is a true story. This is a true story. And this is a true story. Now, like I said, where that railing is between that pier with the canopy and that other pier, there's a railing that goes across between them, so I guess people don't fall into the water. Well, I moved off the pier, and I moved off the pier, and I moved down on that railing, just about halfway. I was halfway between the two piers, so it was getting late. Hey, Amos girl, welcome back. So I was sitting between the two piers. I was fishing off that railing. So I put the last of the worms. I had 2 worms left. I put 1 worm on my Zebco 33, casted it out, and tightened the line. I put the last one on that Shakespeare one that I had. Did the same thing. I cast it out. I casted it out, and I sat it down and tightened the line. So I grabbed all my garbage, all my trash. I walked over to the trash can and was putting my trash like you're supposed to do, like a responsible person does. So I put my trash in the garbage can. I walked back. I noticed the 33 was knocked over. So I walked back. I noticed the Zepco 33 was laying on his side. Uh, you know, so I just walked over to it. I picked up the thing and I started reeling it in. I figured, well, hell, he hit the damn worm and took off. Because they'll do that. They'll hit that worm and take off. So I'm reeling the line in, and when he got closer to where I was, there was a catfish on the end of it. Yeah, I've actually eaten the catfish out of that. The nice thing about it is, all you have to do is cut that skin and peel it. I love fishing too, Ammo. I like to get back to it, but the thing is, when do I have time now? I have a YouTube channel. I'm trying to get this channel back up and running without a problem. Oh, I love to fish. I used to love going out there. Hmm, I don't know if they run hard. I know they're out there. Every once in a while, you'll see them come up to the top and get air and go back down again. Usually, that's where I cast the line. Usually, if I'm also out there, if I'm casting, I'll carry more than one pole with me because I like to cast. I'll cast one out towards the pier. I'll keep one usually on one underneath the pier because they like to hide up under that pier. Exactly. I might do that one day. Uh, the problem is one, I got to get a fishing license. Two, I got to buy worms. I don't even know if Walmart still sells that stuff or not. I don't know. Did Walmart get out of selling the fishing? I know you could buy rods and reels and stuff from them. I don't know if you can still buy fishing worms or not. I'm Yeah, it sure is, Gail. That is the best. And see, these catfish are easy to clean. All you have to do is just cut that skin and it just peels right off. It's not like other fish you had to take the scale, you had to descale it. I'm pretty sure Gardendale would probably have it. If Gardendale didn't have it, I'm sure the one on Montclair Boulevard would probably. That is the closest. Well, actually, that would be the closest. I know I used to buy them from. I used to buy my bait and stuff from. I can't remember which Walmart I asked. I think I bought one time at Gardendale. I don't remember. That was a long time ago. That was a long, long time ago. I believe I went to the Montclair one. No, I went to the one in Homewood. I tried to get a fishing license and I couldn't get a fishing license because their system was down. So I just came home and did it online. But I gotta have to save up my money. There are no more bait shops around here. There used to be one up there by the park next to Krispy Kreme Donut. It was in a hardware store next to the Krispy Kreme Donuts up there on First Avenue, up from about 3 blocks from the park. Oh, that's another thing too. Being out there at Eastlake Park, if if the wind is blowing from that direction, you could smell them making Krispy Kreme donuts, and I'd be sitting there getting hungry. I'm sure it is easy to debone them. Well, I've been wanting to go fishing ammo for a long time. I actually debated whether or not I was going to come back as a YouTube channel, or I was just going to download everything and just go fishing. Now I wonder what Jeremy's talking about. Lying lawyer should lose license. Yeah. So let me go to settings, and this comes up with settings, community moderation. No, there's nobody hidden. He didn't get banned. He got put in a timeout. Yeah, I like to go when it's like this time of year when it's not hot, like April and May, or April and the first part of May, because it's not hot and you'll be able to catch fish. Yeah, he got timed out this time, but the next time he'll be banned. He's technically on the no-fly list on this channel. Now watch, I get criticized for this. Yeah, he sent me an email about it that we timed him out for. He was just in a timeout. Look, I asked you. You're a witness. I asked him to stop the drama stuff. That's all I asked. I asked to stop the drama stuff, and he didn't. And I put him in a timeout. That's my right. We're not gonna have. This is not gonna start all over again. If it starts up again, I'll stop live streaming, and people can just watch my content. But I'm not going to have this drama stuff. I'm not going to have this drama stuff put out there again. And if he wants to unsubscribe, that's fine. You're not going to come here and take over him. He said that what I did was unfair. Well, it's not unfair. I we asked you to stop. He's not banned from the channel. He just got put in a timeout because I asked him to stop. If you can't listen to what I said, that's what I mean about being disrespectful to the host. That's why when I made the chat rules, one of the rules is you need to be respectful to the host. You also need to be respectful to the people in the chat. If you can't do that, I will time you out. If you continue the next time, it would be a banishment. Technically, he's on the no-fly list because he's friends with Georgie and them. It's like I said earlier in the stream. This attack on me was planned. This wasn't something that happened right at the spur of the moment. I do. I have all of it. I have all of it. Uh, no, I didn't do that. Whoops. Let me move this too. Okay, so I have all that stuff. I do like doing this because you guys being in here bringing up my watch time hours. It's also adding content to the. See, what people don't realize is when I do a live stream and I'm done, it saves it as a video. I keep forgetting. I almost keep forgetting to put the live chat replay on to click that. Now what? 646. New York City. I don't know anybody in New York City. Let's see, messages. Options. Delete. I don't think I cleared. I think I cleared that. Let me check and make sure I didn't clear that. Yeah, I cleared it. Did I clear it? I think I did clear it. I think I cleared it. Either that phone call to me was Georgie or Mama Coop calling me a piece of shit. It's like I said, making telephone calls like that is also against the law. Yeah, scammers are everywhere. I know that. I know that. Yeah, it probably was a scammer. That happens from time to time. I actually get phone calls from people saying they're from Microsoft technical support, saying they're from Microsoft tech support and there's a problem with my computer. And then I always ask them, well, how do you know what's wrong with my computer? Are you sitting here behind it? Duh, it's a brand new computer. He says he doesn't want to get involved in it, which I don't blame. If he doesn't want to get involved in it, that's fine. But it's like I said, we called out what we saw. Yeah, I can't. I can't talk to somebody and be doing this at the same time. But like I said, from what I understand, the Two Fleas channel, they lost their narrative. I'm sure I'm sure they'll come on tonight or tomorrow and say something stupid about the video that Jeremy made today. No, not that I know of. No, there's nothing in my email. And this is why we ran into a problem with the other channel. This is the problem that we ran into with the other channel. It was dominance. Yes, he did promote my channel, but then you quit promoting my channel. You did the same thing. Yes, you said a few kind words every once in a while about my old channel. But the thing is, the whole time, these other people were trying to dominate and bring drama. And I tried to stop it and I couldn't stop it. People weren't listening to what I said. Why does that not why does that not surprise me, EMS? I think we're supposed to get weather, but I don't think it's supposed to be severe. I think the heaviest rain is supposed to be south of us in South Alabama. That's another thing too. We haven't, as far as I know, we don't have any wildfires. Let me check the wildfire map for Alabama. Will you look at that? Hmm. Look at that. Not one wildfire in the state of Alabama. Not one wildfire reported in the state of Alabama. And there's Jefferson, Walker, Blunt, Shelby. One of these is St. Clair, Mobile. Let's see if I can. Is that what I think it is? Oops. Yeah, Pensacola. Oh, I'm close to Pensacola. Look how close I am to Jeez. Yeah, look how close I am to Pensacola, Florida. I mean, it's maybe what, a few hours ride from Birmingham? I'm right here. I'm right there. So that's just a straight ride down 65. Wow. I've been living here for over 30 years. I've seen some strange weather. I'll tell you what. Did me or Emma's girl is in the. If we are, as far as I know, we weren't supposed to get any severe weather. But that forecast could have changed. I don't know. I've seen some strange weather. The other day, I do believe I uploaded the video. I can't remember when it was. It was. Now I'm gonna have to go look. Target's coming on at 7 o'clock. Talking about President Lynette nuked herself. Yep. Let's see. Switch account. I gained a subscriber. Ah, look in the playlists. Wow. Yeah, it was the 2nd of May. It was the 2nd of May. We had a bad. I got it on video. It's the one that's marked severe thunderstorm. The thunderstorm on 502. Yeah, that video. The camera doesn't see it. But if you were here sitting where I'm sitting and looking out the window, you'll see that it got so dark out. When that storm come up on us, it got so dark outside that it actually tripped the sensors on the street lights. Those are bubbles. Bubbles. What a joke for a damn lawyer. I swear to God. That guy's a friggin' idiot. Yeah, and we were talking about that. We were talking about that. I wonder if they ever rebuilt Paradise, California. A town in California. Butte County. Paradise, California. Recovery and building. The campfire. The campfire on November 8th, 2018 was the one that took out the town of Paradise, California. And from what I read on their website, they're actually rebuilding Paradise, California. So it looks like they're going to rebuild. Looks like they're trying to rebuild Paradise, California, which is wonderful. Yeah, I saw that too. So it looks like they're rebuilding Paradise, California. What happened in LA, in Malibu, that's something I don't know. I don't think they're going to be able to recover from that too much. I don't think they're going to be able to recover that fast. That was, it's like EMS that I talked about. That was devastating. It was a devastating fire, and I don't know, and I don't understand why measures were not put into place that could have stopped it, or at least slowed it down, that it wasn't, that it didn't happen as bad as it did. I just don't get it. I don't know about that, but that's probably true. I think they're still cleaning up. They're still trying to clean up the area. I believe they're still trying to clean up the area. I know they have environmental people coming in and removing stuff. I mean, I would. I live out there where EMS lives, because that's kind of. I mean, it was just a message. It was a message, and I deleted it. I didn't even open it. I deleted it. I mean, what happened in California? Those houses were gone. But it's like I was telling EMS, Adam Carolla. If anybody knows who Adam Carolla is, he has a home that faces the Pacific Coast Highway. And if he did a video about, he went back to his home and he looked out. His home was not destroyed, but the houses next to him were destroyed. There was a little bit of burning on his roof, but it didn't burn through it. It didn't damage the house. And if he was looking out his front window, and you could see the devastation on the Pacific Coast Highway. Uh, what was the name of that place? EMS that I was talking about. It was a seafood. Oh, I can't think of the name of it now. They got spared from the fire, but because the fire burned the brush off the side of the mountain, it got flooded with mud. I can't think of the name of it. It's been a part of that neighborhood for years. I can't remember the name of it either. It's a seafood place. It's a seafood restaurant. I'll find it in a minute. Dukes. Dukes. It was Dukes, and they're still closed. It was Dukes. They got all that mud and all that. They got spared by the fire, but the mud from the landslides got inside the restaurant. It seems like they're kind of expensive, though. I'm sorry for coughing. I actually got chewed out for that. Georgie actually chewed me out for coughing and not muting. Like, you have any manners? That woman, I swear to God. But it's like I said, they planned that. That wasn't something. Trin brought it to my attention, and I believe Trin. Trin said that it was that attack was planned. That wasn't something that was going to happen. That was something that was planned. That wasn't something that just happened spur of the moment. They've been planning this. I think it's because I was trying to take back the channel and put the channel back the way I wanted it and to stop the drama. I mean, if you watch that video, it's like I said, you can hear Magic typing and you can hear the phone or her computer dinging. she was she was messaging them to come to the live stream that I was doing. I don't even watch. I stopped. When that happened, I unsubscribed from all of them. I unsubscribed from all of them. Every single one of them. I even removed their stuff from being suggested to me. And guess what? When I called it out, they didn't like it. And sending that email was kind of cowardly. But that also proves the mentality of them. That proves their mentality. Now I know you guys hear that. I agree with you. I agree with you, Gail. Yeah, they were trying to use my channel and hide behind it. And then when I tried to take the channel back and try to get it back to some kind of normalcy, they didn't like it. And I think that's why they attacked. I saw what was happening on the channel and I spoke out about it. And I guess they didn't like it. Well, too bad. And I'm going to say this again. You don't come on this channel and tell me what I can and can't say on my own platform. You don't come on here and say you need to stick technology videos and don't do the drama stuff like What the Hales and the Fleas and Bone Crusher. That's not for you to decide. That's for me to decide. Because as long as they're out there lying about Jeremy, I'm going to come on here and I'm going to tell the truth. If people don't, obviously there's people out there that don't want to hear the truth. Maybe they didn't want to hear the truth and that's why they attacked. I don't know. I hear them. It's got to be CSX. Because there's a yard up in Tarrant City. But there's a lot of tracks that run through Birmingham. Oh my God. But it's something that EMS and I were talking. EMS and I were talking about this earlier before I came on live. We all fell for Georgie's trap. I can't do that thing. I can't do that Vulcan thing. But EMS was telling me to do that Vulcan thing, and I typed in the messenger. What was that? Live long and kiss my ass, Georgie. I don't care if she hears this. She can kiss my ass. Come in here and call me a liar. Tell me that. Calling me a liar when I showed the proof several times. I know what I'm gonna show this when Gail, because Gail's here. I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show Gail something. And this is not going to make me out to be a liar. This just proves my point. We're up 17 now. Oh, shut up. Turd, you're welcome here, but all right, we hear you. I just ask that you be respectful to the host. All I ask is that you be respectful to the host and you be respectful to the people in the chat. That's all. If not, we're going to ask you one time to stop. If you don't, it's a timeout. Next time, you'll be yeeted. Let me show this to you, because I'm going to prove myself that I'm not a liar. So, let me put this full screen. Okay, see where it says late night? See where it says late night? Or even this, see where it says restrictions and it says none? Okay, that live stream that I did got flagged by YouTube. The one that she was talking about that I deleted and said that I knew I fucked up. No. I was showing content on X and YouTube flagged me. They copyrighted me. And I tried to appeal it. And I couldn't appeal it. So I deleted it. You see, if you would, I would have shown that back then. It would have said live, the coffee chat from that day. It was public, but there was a copyright on it. So, why would I want to keep a video that's on my channel that's been copyrighted if eventually I can't monetize it? That's the reason why I deleted it. They didn't even come to me and ask me, why did I delete that? And I agree with what Trin said. I do that sometimes. I do that sometimes. Uh, so why would I want to keep a video that's on my channel that has a copyright that I can't appeal it? And I agree with what Trin said. They should have handled it offline. Any respectful person would have have handled it offline. And I'm going to say this: if you have a problem with another YouTube channel, you can simply just unsubscribe from them and stop their feed from being suggested to you. But if you have a problem with a person on a YouTube channel, don't put it out in the public like that, like they did. If you have a problem with me, I'll give you my email address and then we can hash it out by email. Don't come on here publicly and do that like they did. That's wrong. No, I didn't get rid of the video where they attacked me. It's still posted. It's still listed. It's still in the past live streams. It's in the past live streams playlist, and I have a copy of it from my attorney. I think Microsoft stop doing Skype because they were doing meetings now? I haven't used Skype in 10 years. I had a Skype thing and I don't use it. But like I said, if you have a problem with me, I'll give you my email address and you can send me an email and I'll respond to you that way. Don't put it out in the public like they did. They know that they are wrong. They knew that they are wrong. But they don't want to admit it. They're blaming everything on me. That it's my fault. I did this and I did that and I did this. Well, if I trashed somebody's name, it was for a reason. I saw what was happening. What is the count on that video? I have no idea. Let's see. Playlists. Live streams from the past. 12 views. It's up to 12 views. Exactly. Exactly, Gail. And Spawn pointed it out to me. And when Spawn pointed it out in his live stream, that opened my eyes to what was happening. Yes, I apologize to people like EMS and Musa Lady and Eric and I don't remember who else. I apologize to them. This is my public apology to them. I was blinded by the drama, but now I see the drama and I saw what happened, and it's not going to happen again. That was just about 2 hours. It was one of the live. It was that late, that was the late live stream that I did where they came in and attacked me. I agree with him. Life is too short. I mean, in general, life is too short. I probably don't have many years left on this earth either, but I don't want to spend my life fighting other YouTube channels because They want to be dominant. They wanted to be dominate. They want to dominate people. Yeah, I think I saw that one. And he did a Sean Connery one that was funny. They did a Sean Connery one that was funny. Um, yeah, Spawn opened my eyes, and I thank him for opening my eyes to the truth. Yeah, I do keep track of him. Dennis had it. Dennis had streamed my that live stream on his channel, but I guess he heard that I was going to copyright strike if I saw it because he didn't have my permission to stream it. Um, I guess he either deleted it or he marked it private because it's not on his channel anymore. Because I guess he overheard me talking to Trin about if I see it, I'm going to copyright it because he didn't have my permission. If you want to use anything from my live stream, if you want to restream if you want to stream this channel on your channel, ask permission before you do it. Because if you don't, I'm going to copyright strike you. Oh, now I'm using different pictures. Like I said, I don't want to be associated with them. So all the stuff they did for me, I deleted it. All the thumbnails and the avatars and the music that was done for me, I deleted it. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm over with them. I'm done with them. It's over with. If they want to continue to talk about me, let them continue to talk about me because Trin is watching. Trin is watching those channels. So anything that's said or done about me, she gets screenshots and sends me screenshots of it, which will be used in evidence if they continue. I think they're going to get tired of it. I am too. My neighbor has uh, a tuxedo cat, but her face isn't white. It's her face is black, and she's the cutest little thing you ever want to see. But like I said, I deleted all the stuff they did for me. I unsubscribed from all of them, and I made sure that their feed doesn't show up on my feed as my suggestion as suggested to me. So I'm done with them. This is a new channel. This is a new start for me. If they find this channel and they come in here, the moderators know what to do. You don't even have to. You don't even have to. You don't even have to say anything. If they say one thing, automatically they're gone. They're banned. That's it. Have a good one. Yep. They don't. If they say anything, if if they say anything, and you're not here, I'll ban them to be automatically banned. He's lucky. He just got timed out. I could have banned him, but I didn't. I just put him in a timeout. So he's very, very lucky. So he's very lucky. He just got timed out for a few minutes. But you know what, guys? It's time to go. I hate to say this, but we've been on for 2 hours and 18 minutes. So I'm going to say goodbye for tonight, for today. You all have a wonderful evening. Don't forget to go watch Jeremy's video, and don't forget to watch Tug if you like Tug. Um, my live streams are Monday through Friday, 3 o'clock Central Time, 4 o'clock Eastern. On Saturday, it's 4 o'clock Central, 5 o'clock Eastern. You all have a wonderful evening. I will see you guys again tomorrow. And ciao, ciao, as my friend says. Ciao, ciao.